Hello, my name is Jackelin Machaca. I am university student in the area of economics and finance. I was contacted by an interview and he said that he was looking for someone to interview. I really like the profession I am studying and that's why I always make up very early to study.
Good morning. I am the interviewer, and this is a pleasure to be here with you today. She said that she awoken up very early to study. Why do you like this profession?
First of all, because I like accounting and because the field of work is quite wide.
She said that she was looking for a great profession to study, and that every day she would try to improve. How will you do it?
Every day I am study a lot in order to achieve it. I do not have many financial resources to study. For that reason, as I am working in the morning.
Okay, I understand. For that reason, you say that you had have time, but luckily she was able to review the agenda and have a time for use. She said that the meet give us to interview. Thank you very much for that. Apart from working in the mornings and studying at the university in the afternoons, do you have any other hobby?
At the moment, no at night, I only do my homework, but I might do lectures for you people if you wish. I was also thinking that I can teach math at night, only that I have to organize my time better.
She said that she dreamed of being a great professional. When ends and the professional their studies and why?
One never ends since you have to be up that all the time and so you are the be front of otherwise it will be more difficult to get a hope. That's why I am looking to improvise every day.
You say that you had treated college several times. What was the most difficult to enter?
Uh, I think the most difficult thing was the entrance exam because when I have it good, very nervous and I forgot something.
You say that you had to make people important to you proud. Will ours choose people?
Uh, principal, Principally to my parents because my parents gave me a lot of support, encouraging me every day not to give up. Also, my sister gave me a lot of support, always advising me and helping me in things that I did not understand.
Congratulations on having a great family that was always there to support you. You were very right when you said that you got a lot of support from your family. She said she had writing and great final project. What is the project about?
My project deals with how this profession benefits society, and that each professional must have a high degree of ethic. We help our clients to comply with standard under our knowledge. We can take advantage of benefits and not let them section them unlike everything in this cater is money. We do not let them lose but we must also help them to act fairly with those who correspond to them.
I think it's a very good project. Continuing with the questions, you say that you could teach math. Do you like to share you or do you do it for the economic income?
I really like to share my knowledge and that would also help to me to have a little more money. But for the moment, I must concentrate on my final project.
Okay, she said that she had looked important specializations for the professions. What are the most important specializations?
There are many among them are general accounting, auditor, teacher.
Which one would you choose?
I can specialize in auditing as I am very interested.
You say that you considered another profession. Which one?
I was looking for a profession that I like, and I could decide between accounting and marketing that I have to finish my studies in one more year if I want to study that other profession.
She was eager to finish her studies and get a degree. She said that the world study hard with so an excuse.
First, because I must feel my parents with pride, and as I said before, in order to achieve my other dream of studying marketing.
You say that you wanted to study marketing. Why are you interested in that?
My friend that me managing, she studied that, and I saw that is something very beautiful. Science on must have a lot of imagination and be original for a good hope.
She said that she been very stressed. What do you do to relax? And also you say that you could leave it to country. Once you finish your studies, do you plan to go live in another country?
Once I was very stressed about to cry, and I listened to music to relax. That helped me a lot, and from that day on, I do that to relax. Answering to other questions, when I finish my studies, I don't want to do life in another country and leave my family, but I do plan to travel when I have time.
You said you had to learn new things. What things are you talking about?
I will finish my studies soon, and I would like to update myself every so often because one never stops learning. Also, I will need to get a job, and I will surely learn many new things there. Uh, if you want to see my study method, I might invite you to spend class with me so you see how this profession is. I assure you that you will love it. Or if one, you can write to me and I will answer and question you have.
As they heard, she said that she would explain and those they have. So don't not hesitate to write her any question you have if you are interested in the profession. She also said that we make watch her study so do not miss the next interview her we will go to this university and see the study method that they apply. Thank you very much for your time and for giving us this beautiful interview.
Now I would like to ask you some questions about your profession, please. They told me that you study marketing.
Yes, of course. Ask me whatever you want.
What is marketing for you?
Jacqueline asked she that what marketing was for me, and marketing is then used to refer to the set of techniques of the strategies used to study the behavior of markets, the commercial management of companies, and the use to study the behavior of markets, the commercial management of companies, and the needs of consumers and the needs of consumers.
For you, what is the difference in the advertising field as strategic management between traditional marketing and strategic operational marketing and strategic operational marketing?
Well, Jacqueline asked me if I knew the difference between opinion and strategy marketing. One of the main differences between a strategy and operational marketing is the function, while that of strategy marketing is to set long-term marketing objectives. Operational marketing is based on the concrete actions to be carried out the medium short term to achieve the objectives.
Jorge, please mention for marketing authors.
She asked me if I could mention four authors of marketing: John A. Howard, Philip Kotler, Gary Armstrong, and Michael Porter.
From Williams Stanton's point of view, what is marketing?
Well, she asked me if I could say what marketing is from this author point of view, a network of activities generated to establish products that satisfy needs, price them, and distribute them to consumers, achieving price, then and distribute them to consumers, achieved goals and objectives for the company and objectives.
Can you explain what is the evolution according to operational marketing?
Okay, Jacqueline asked if I could explain the evolution of the operational marketing. According to operational marketing, the evolution tends to be medium term according to its characteristics.
Can you tell us what is consumer behavior?
She asked if I can comment of that is consumer behavior. The decisions, process, influences, and factions and consumer takes when purchasing and product.
What are the mechanic pillar of tools that we can use for the analysis of a consumer?
She asked if you could explain what are the pillars of analyzing a consumer, ratings and mapping.
Can you mention five market analysis tools?
She says if you could mention five marketing analyzing tools, of course I could. They are the following: focus groups, virtual or cycle surveys, sales analysis, competency analysis, interviews, and field studies.
When should we use the Southgam matrix?
Jacqueline asked me chat that when we should use the SWOT Kame matrix. One, to correct or weakens, we must create survival strategy. Two, to conform or to threats, we must think of reorientation strategies. Three, to maintain our strengths, we must generate offensive strategies. Four, to explore opportunity, we must implement defensive strategies.
Jorge, in which case can a simple market analysis be used?
She asked, we would be use a simple market analysis. Well, when you need to identify a target market for a product, cost variation with the competition or simple aspect of a product or service launch, competitions or simple aspect for product or service launch.
In photography, what elements are evaluated from an advertising point of view?
She asked what the elements we would evaluate from and the adversity point of view. Well, the evaluations transmitting emotions and persuading the consumer through photography.
Uh, what variable of the product would you use to turn it into a stimulus that generates an attitudinal chance.
Jacqueline asked which product variable could be used to turn into stimulus that generates an attitudinal change. Price, since it is a product variable that every person tends to check as they move through price and manage their purchase through the price.
Can you name the components of a real product?
She asked if you could name which components are part of a real product are packaging, warranty, brand, and performance.
Can you mention how many types of labels there are and what are their respective functions?
And she asked if you could mention the types of labels and their functions. There are two. Uh, Persuasive labels, those that focus on a promotional theme or logo, and the information to the consumer is secondary. Secondary, this type of label usually includes promotional statements such as new, improved, super. And two, informative labels. This type of label is especially designed to help consumers make an informed choice of products and to reduce product dissonance. Consumer to select products properly and reduce their post-purchasing cognitive dissonance.
What are the comparative labels we can use?
Okay, Jacqueline asked she that what comparative labels we could use. Only one exists, and they provide consumers with information that allow them to compare the product's energy performance with that of a similar product and identify which one is more efficient.
Mention two strategies to be developed during the growth stage of a product.
And she said if we would mention two strategies during the growth stage, we are two. Uh, Modification or adaptation of current products, which new features or attributes. Market development. This strategy has two options, either to expand the product and or service to new graphical areas or to seek new segments within the same product. Service into new graphic areas. On new segments are you within the same area of influence.
What are the characteristics of a growth stage in order to develop and form a strategy and form a strategy?
She asked she that what characteristics we would mention of a growth stage in the order or develop a strategy. The main characteristic of this phase is the increase the sales as the product becomes product better known, consumer interest increases and the same time. So the profits. To consolidate this growth, the company must increase production to meet demand.
During the maturity stage, can you mention what happens before the decline?
Jacqueline asked if you could mention what happens before the decline during the maturity stage. Well, sales continue to grow, but at slower rate. Manufacturing techniques are highly perfect. Manufacturing techniques are perfect.
Can you give us a short definition of what English is for in your career?
And she was asking if you could give a small definition of why I take English in my career, well, English help a lot to understand books that are not translated into Spanish, besides having a higher percentage of competitives with graduates of similar career but from a different university.
What types of marketing do you know?
She asked what types of marketing I knew. Well, the following: strategy marketing, marketing mix, operational marketing, direct marketing, relationship marketing, and digital marketing and influencer marketing.
Thank you.
Goodbye.